how or is it possible to earn income as a individual, but earn residual income as if you were an insurance professional? I'm going to talk about that today really quick because I wanted you guys to understand what's going on as far as opportunities today. You see, when I look on YouTube, there's a bunch of people looking to share information that could help you make some extra money in your life. A lot of people are having different ideas that are popping up left and right. And after watching a video, more ideas pop up. And then they think, okay, you know what? Let me go put this into action. One of the things that I wanted to share with you guys today, and I'm sure you know this already, is that there's so many different opportunities that you can take advantage of. One thing I do know is that a lot of us are looking for things that we can do that don't involve as much friction. Meaning, in order for me to start and get to the desired result, there's not going to be too many roadblocks and challenges along the way. Let me just share this with you too. All the roadblocks, challenges, and obstacles that you run into on any journey that you're on, they're going to make you better. They're going to give you skills that if the road were smooth, you wouldn't ever develop. So don't look at those as negatives. Don't look at those as bad things. Look at those as opportunities to get better and opportunities to grow. So I want to stay focused here because, like I said, there's a lot of distractions on YouTube, on the internet, on different social platforms. People are telling you, hey, I have this course, I have this tool, I have this AI, I have these different things. And if you just plugged in, what you're going to do is you're going to see how you're going to be able to use this thing and come up with ideas and make X amount of dollars and build this business XYZ ABC, right? And I'm not saying that this isn't possible because it is, but the amount of friction, the amount of time, the expectation that you're going to maybe get started with this journey and turn it into a lucrative business in a matter of days, weeks, months. Yeah, let's be realistic because sometimes I watch these same videos that you're watching, right? And even the creators of the video are saying to you, hey, your results may not be the same as mine. The time it took me may not be the same time it takes you. So keep that in mind for sure, because I think sometimes some people walk into these opportunities with false expectations and it becomes frustration, that builds up when the time frame that you had in mind doesn't necessarily work out with what is happening in real time. So let's focus on what the work is that we're going to do and how quickly, right? Let's understand these parameters before we start going into anything. The reason I wanted to talk to you guys about healthcare today is because it's a big topic for a lot of people. You may have already seen what's getting ready to happen, or maybe you haven't. And that's why this video, I think, is so important, because so many people always wait till the last minute to make a decision when it comes to their healthcare. Well, what's getting ready to happen is open enrollment is coming up. And I'm always sharing information previous years. You can see I'm always talking about what you might need to do to get prepared. It's one time throughout the year that you have to sit and figure out your health care, but nobody really wants to do it. Everybody wants to really just wait till the last potential time to just shove an application in there and move on and hope that things get better. And every single year I hear the same complaints over and over and over again. So if there was a situation that actually allowed you to learn the basics of what you should be looking at, or other people that are shopping for healthcare should be looking at, I think that would be beneficial. And I'm here to share that with you, right? That's one thing. I can share information so that you or anybody that you want to help and support with their healthcare selection, their healthcare options, you have an idea of how that conversation should go, the types of questions maybe you should be asking to get them to think about what choice they're making when it comes to healthcare. It's so important. And it's a skill that's not taught in school, unfortunately. So these are one of those skills that you might jump onto YouTube and see somebody like me sharing and say, wow, I did learn something about deductible today. It made sense. I did learn about out of pocket and how that actually works. I did learn about network restrictions. All of these little pieces once you understand, no one will need to help you select a plan, right? Healthcare is one of those things that's so unique and so specific to the individual. There's no one size fits all. But what I've realized is that most people put that responsibility of figuring out what their best option is in somebody else's hands, whether it's me or a different broker or their doctor or their employer, it doesn't matter. But the reality is that affects you, your family, and the people that you care about. So if you're not even willing to take the time to understand how the benefits work, it's a little bit of what I call a shamalama hamdama, first of all. But back to business. Again, there's so many people that have opportunities for you. And I'm not saying they're bad opportunities or good opportunities, but they're just opportunities that you have to go out, investigate, and see if it actually makes sense. There's things that you're doing right now, like watching me on this video. You're paying bills potentially, and these bills, just like a healthcare bill, right, are expenses. They come out of our budget to go to different places to pay for the services that we're utilizing. One of those bills that I see people paying a lot and overpaying is their healthcare. So that's why this video of, hey, can you earn income as a regular individual that's not licensed, earn residual as if you were a licensed professional? And the answer is yes, you could do that. There is an opportunity that allows you, if you wanted to learn about how the basics of healthcare actually work, how people can use what they purchase when that time comes, and for helping people make better decisions that they don't want to even spend the time to make anyway. You can help that person and you can get compensated residually. So if you don't know what residual income is, it's doing the work one time and getting paid over and over and over, kind of like a musician or an artist gets royalties for putting out a hit record, right? Or an author writes a book one time and keeps getting sales over and over and over again. So when you're looking at, man, how can I generate some more income? How can I do things that will help me financially? Share some information. You're already talking. But the question I always ask is, what are you talking about? And who cares, right? There's some people I know right now that have a business with multiple employees, and they want to make sure that their employees have access to better health care. So I focus on talking to business owners. I focus on talking to some of the employees that might be able to connect me to the business owner so that we can have a conversation that impacts their business, their employees, and their finances all at once with one conversation and address everything. You can do the same thing too, because there's business owners and businesses that you know about that I will never hear about. But the opportunity to share the information on how you can do that wherever you're watching from, I'm here for it. But if you're not here for it, it's not going to work, right? It's one team, one dream. We have to be sharing and passing the information. If we deem it to be valuable for us and for the people that we know, why aren't we sharing it? So for me, I've been sharing this information. I've been helping businesses. I've been helping individuals. I just happen to know that open enrollment is coming up. So if you want some assistance, or if you know somebody that wants some assistance, share this video. Let's get in touch with that person so that we can have a conversation, impact their lives, impact their business, impact their community, right? One team, one dream, each one teach one. All of these things actually make a difference if we do them. If we're not doing them, if we're just focusing on ourselves and our own situation, then, we get what we get and we can't throw a fit. So, ladies and gentlemen, please, let's start working together. Let's start looking at how we can share valuable information that not only helps you and I, but the community outside, the businesses that are in your neighborhood that you frequent often. If you want to see them staying in business longer, you can help them with that just by having a conversation and figuring out where they're missing some things that you can add value and bring some more value to that business just by speaking it and having a conversation and sharing the ideas. And if you don't know it, that's okay. Somebody else probably knows all that they need to be doing, but you just haven't talked to that somebody else yet. So go out, have some conversations, build some relationships. This is one that we're building here right now. If you're watching this, leave a comment so that we can engage in conversation and learn more. There's so many resources that I can share with you, but let's talk about healthcare today. Tomorrow, there might be somebody else that has a different skill set in some other industry or space, and I can connect you with that person so that you two can create value for yourselves or other people. And that's the whole goal. One team, one dream. Again, if I can help you in any way, shape, or form, I'm here for it because I want to see you winning. But what I don't have is a crystal ball, and I don't read minds. So I can't predict and just tell what's going to happen in the future. Some of the things that I see, again, success leaves clues. There's things that are happening right now that I can see and kind of get a good idea of what's coming. But I can't predict the future. So again, clap it up. Let me know how I can assist you. And I'll put a link because there's a Zoom meeting today, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, that if you are interested at all in learning anything about healthcare and how the options that most people don't know about could actually benefit them financially, and again, with the actual health care that we're talking about, their preventative activities that they could be doing. We're talking all about all of these different things today at 5 p.m. on a Zoom. It'll be some professional leaders that'll be sharing. I'll just be sitting back, soaking all that information in. And if you would like to attend or know somebody that would like to attend, by all means, send me a message so that I can share the link and make sure that you're in that discussion as well. Until the next one, my friends, stay safe, keep pushing. Don't give up on your dreams. And if you don't have any dreams, sit down for the next 10 minutes and figure out what do you want for yourself in the next, 5 to 10 years, and start dreaming about what that looks like, how that would come to play, and then go do some actual work. Let's get it. Happy Friday Eve. We'll talk soon. Peace.